No rape allegations have been filed from October 7th, according to an Israeli prosecutor. The alleged rape accusations from October 7th took the world by storm, with Western news outlets and government officials like Joe Biden spreading them far and wide without any evidence backing them. And these claims have been used to justify the mass destruction of Gaza and the murder of at least 45,000 Palestinians, with the new Lancet study estimating that the death toll is 40% higher. Moran Gez is the former lead prosecutor and a member of Team 710, responsible for cases involving captured Palestinians who allegedly took part in the attacks, and are pushing for mass executions without any concrete evidence against them. And in an interview with an Israeli publication, she said they don't have any evidence of sexual assault from October 7th. They also contacted women's rights organizations in Israel, which have not had anyone approach them regarding sexual violence from that day. So where are those alleged victims who have been used to destroy the lives of 2 million Palestinians? They cannot identify a single victim. 2 separate UN reports could not find evidence of sexual violence. Such claims were either unverified or proven false. In fact, Israel has obstructed a UN investigation into such reports because investigators would also look into the treatment of Palestinians in Israeli prisons. And did you know that there are UN reports of the sexual violence Palestinians are facing? And it's important to note that 9 Israeli soldiers were arrested in June for the rape of a Palestinian detainee in Sidei Timan, known as a torture center. The same detention center that raped Dr. Adnan Al-Bursh, the head of orthopedics at Al-Shifa Hospital, to death. These incidents aren't mentioned in the mainstream news, but what is? The New York Times explosive article, Screams Without Words, which claimed Hamas weaponized sexual violence on October 7th. This propaganda article fell apart quickly, but that didn't stop it from being used to vilify Palestinians and encourage collective punishment. The claims made were proven false, and Israeli officials even said that 2 of the victims mentioned in the story were not victims of sexual assault before they were killed. 4 witnesses lied, and family members of Gal Abdouche, one of the deceased mentioned as a rape victim, said she was not sexually assaulted and they were lied to regarding the content of the interview. They were told it would be in honor of her, not making her into a rape victim. In this publication, the Palestine Chronicle published a comprehensive video that debunked these lies, but it was banned everywhere after getting 10,000 views in the first few days. It's now on YouTube and has still been shadow banned, and we know why. This propaganda story not only legitimized the genocide, but garnered worldwide support for it, and even the Israeli freelancer who was part of the article was caught liking pro-genocide tweets like Gaza should be turned into a slaughterhouse. And the New York Times even published an article walking back their original claims. The story has been used in such a way that anyone who questions this narrative is seen as a rape apologist, even though these have all been proven false. And these same types of lies were spread about the alleged 40 beheaded babies that never existed. They did not issue an apology or hold their journalists accountable. The story is false, but it is still mentioned over a year later to justify the murder, torture, and displacement of Palestinians.